Hi, it's Alaska Granny. As preppers, we know we need to have rice and beans in our prepper pantry. And it's nice to have white rice because it lasts the longest, but having brown rice is also a nice option. Brown rice is delicious, it's nutritious, but you can't store it for the long term. So if you want to include brown rice in your prepper pantry food stockpile, you need to rotate it within a few years. Well, I have some brown rice and I have a very easy recipe to share with you today on how to make brown rice with some black beans and a salsa that's a little kind of like a Mexican Spanish style. If you make it with vegetable broth, it's even a vegan recipe, which it's nice to be able to have vegan choices in your prepper pantry if that's part of your lifestyle choices. Let me show you how to make this brown rice with black beans. It's very simple. You only need 5 ingredients. 1 cup of brown rice, 1 can of black beans, 1 cup of broth. Use vegetable broth for a vegan option. I'm using chicken bone broth that I made a while back. Then 12 ounces of salsa and 1 1/2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. I'll put a link to a video I made on how to make your own taco seasoning, or perhaps you have some already in your pantry. You can even include something like this in your seasoning stockpile. I have a tub that I store in my home that I have full of extra seasonings because they'll last a long time. I'll put a link to that video if you're wondering what are some spices and seasonings that preppers might want to have for their food stockpile. Let's go ahead and make this recipe. It's very simple. Turn your burner on high. Then I like to start with the liquids. So I have my cup of broth, 12 ounces of salsa. My jar actually has 16, so I'm going to put about 12 of it in it, but not all of it because there's a little too much. Now you want to allow that to begin to come to a boil, and while that's coming to a boil, you want to rinse your 1 cup of brown rice. Drain and rinse your black beans. Add your taco seasoning. You want to stir it together. Put on a lid and turn it down to simmer. And let it simmer for 45 minutes. My stove doesn't really go low enough to simmer nicely, and so I have this simmer mat that I place over the burner once I get it going, and so I'm going to go ahead and place the simmer mat. You get it all to a boil, get it up to where you want, then you turn it down. You place the simmer mat and put your pot back on it, and then it helps diffuse the heat so you can get your burner down lower, which sometimes you need that. Okay, I cooked it for 45 minutes and then I turned it off and I let it sit for 10 because I was busy. And look at that. Doesn't that look good? And you just want to fluff it up. It's hot and steamy. The rice is tender. Yum. It's ready to serve. 5 simple ingredients to make brown rice with black beans. This kind of a recipe is inexpensive. It's easy to make from foods that you have already that you can store in your prepper pantry food stockpile. So try learning new ways to cook your rice and beans so that you have variety in the foods that you want to make. This would be so delicious with a fresh slice of avocado, but the last time I shopped here in Alaska, they were $3.99 each, so they didn't come home with me. That was too rich for my blood. Try learning new ways to cook with rice and beans, including things like brown rice if it's something that you enjoy, because from 5 simple ingredients, you can make a huge pot of food that can serve many people in your family, is nutritious and delicious and inexpensive. If you have easy recipes on how to use your rice and beans, leave it in the comment below so we can learn new ways to rotate the foods that we have to feed our family no matter what the future holds. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel. Yeah.